but I'm ready.
I think I'm good.
We're going off with the original twins, right? Or something?
Yeah, I believe where we last left off, that Mom and Pop were lecturing Lily and Jazz, and after some conversation, they agreed to stay within Immersea for a maximum of 1 month, where at that point they were allowed to travel by ship with the captain to a neighboring...
Suzelle.
Yeah, Suzelle, that's it. Thank you. And Kira, Kari, and Baywin were planning on
Right.
trying to find Bafo.
Gotcha.
The twins were also, the younger twins were also introduced to two of Matthias's friends who have been asked to escort them around the city. If you guys remember, they also came to dinner and things got a little uncomfortable, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Poor guys.
So what we'll do is we will open up after dinner. Kira, Kari, and Baywin will be in the lounge area, sipping on some late night cocktails, just I guess discussing what they plan to do and how they plan to do it.
Wait, I was totally smashed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
dinner
Kira's
you were.
smashed.
I'm
Totally
thinking
smashed.
I'm passed out, and Baywin lifted me over his shoulder and took me to bed. That's just my guess.
That's right. And then you guys came. He came back later.
Right.
So I guess what we'll do is we'll wait until the morning, where the three of you are
Okay.
in a private office. You have a raging hangover, of course, because you haven't seen your sister yet, and you walk in a hot mess at about 9 a.m.
So I walk in holding my head and, like, whining.
Oh, do you need some help with that?
Yes, please.
I go mix her a little concoction of tea, the healing herbs like we used to do. Probably a little bit more potent now. And bring her the tea.
She has the pot steaming in a few minutes, and the tea in it soaking up, and she brings you a drink that kind of brings back memories of 20 years ago, 25 years ago. As you start to sip on it, and it starts to alleviate your headache a little bit. You're still a little on the hungover side, but it's receding.
Right.
Baywin smells like he's been, because he has been, in the bar all night, and he just smells like an ashtray from all the smoking and everything. Obviously, he hasn't showered.
No, I put it in my pipe and smoked it.
So you guys are, Kira, you're sipping on your tea. Baywin's sitting in the chair, kind of thinking, and Kari's looking out the window at a certain person working in the garden.
Totally distracted now that my sister's not whining about her pain, yes.
And you guys have some decisions to make. Who will want to talk first?
Wow, look at those abs.
That's about right.
Cougar.
Totally. Alright. So, when are we leaving for this thing? And I'm talking, but I have my eyes closed because it's very bright.
So we're gonna go find this gnome person, right?
I forgot to rejoin his player, Mark. Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah.
And
So
swap
gnome
request.
guy.
There we go. Okay.
What's his name again?
Bafo.
Bafo? Yes, that's it.
So we gotta track him. Baywin, that's your thing, right? Tracking, finding people, tracking the guy that turned your daughters into goblins, you know, good times.
Are we sure this is what we're doing? Hunting this guy down after everything's been said and done.
I can't remember. Did we have a better idea?
I don't think we had a better idea.
Nah,
They did
you guys
send
were
us
just real
something.
pissed off.
Oh, yeah, I know, but she doesn't remember if we have a better idea or not.
We know that somebody sent a message threatening your daughters to me, and the only lead we have is this little gnome dude that we need to go squish. So, unless you got a better idea.
Yeah, we take the girls back home where they're safe.
Right, because that'll make them perfectly safe.
I should think so.
There was a threat sent in a box from the vineyards from Iron Pine. What are you gonna do? Lock them in the room and watch over them every day, Baywin?
No, but seeing as how, you know, Iron Pine's our little town, anybody out of the ordinary, I think we'd know immediately when they come in.
There's a whole caravan that comes through all the time.
Look, I'll track this little fucker down if that's what it takes. I just want to make sure that this is the course of action we're taking.
Oh, why does he always do that and make me question myself?
He's good at doing that.
Because I'm the voice of your
He
conscience,
really
babe.
is.
That's what I do. Life would be very
Yes.
different if you'd listened to me in the first place.
Shh. We wouldn't be where we are today.
Hey, if I listened to you and not done something way back when, you wouldn't be married to this lovely lady. So be glad we don't always listen to you.
See? My sister's smart. Especially right now. I sip more of my tea.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's helping the hangover.
She's like, oh, I haven't had one of these in forever. Getting too old for this shit.
While we're
Alright.
talking, I've still been staring out the window the whole time.
I will go procure us some horses then.
But, seriously, babe. Did we have a better idea? I mean, I'm really not happy with it just leaving it go and, you know, hide the girls in our town for, like, the rest of their lives, because they're not going to handle it. So, I really want to eliminate the threat kind of thing, and especially to my sister, too. And I had a point. Hold on.
But isn't this a threat
Oh, yeah.
that, you know, they're big girls now. They want to, you know, go and have their own ventures. Isn't this something that they should be taken care of? I mean, it's just us coddling them again, right?
Are you seriously saying that?
Yes.
I'm thinking they need to grow a little bit more to be able to deal with something that sounds like it's pretty big.
Dude, I'm even a little nervous about the threat that came here because they obviously figured out how to get it to me, knowing that I was going to be here, and they should have known I was going to be here. So I think it's a little bit more than the girls could probably handle right now. Because I'm nervous about it.
What she said.
Alright, well, let me go get some horses and meet you guys outside. We'll get this thing going.
Right. So, I'm gonna go get my stuff.
Why don't you go take a bath?
Oh, that's a good idea too.
I'll help Mark, and I'll find like a stabler where they're selling horses. Whip out the Iron Pine credit card.
You guys rode horses down, didn't you?
Yeah, they
I
got
thought we
one.
did.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah,
I just
so
need to get one.
I couldn't
So
remember
you
if we
two
did or
have
not.
one.
Okay, that's fine then.
Oh, wait, I do have one.
Make sure they're ready to go.
Yeah, they're ready to go, and the temple has a couple of them, so it won't be any issue for Kari to get one all saddled up also.
Okay. I'll see to provisions, make sure that the three of us have travel packs ready to go, because I'm sure the two of them have not had a travel pack in 10 years at least.
Right, and I mean, you always prepare for Kira, and Kari always has everyone else prepare for her also. So
Right.
you spend the next few hours getting the essentials. Feel free to write down whatever you want.
Do I have to, or can we just assume?
We can just assume.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. Kira, you end up taking a bath, continuing drinking your tea, and just trying to relax.
Sober up.
Over the next couple hours while Baywin is away. That obviously is extremely helpful. Kari, you take special interest in examining the building of the grounds. And you're also having conversations with Matthias, because when it comes down to it, you really don't know the guy.
No, I don't. Yeah.
So just to push things along a little bit, you're just having small talk, trying to figure out where he's from, how he came, where he grew up, and all that we discussed earlier, that he was actually born here in MRC. He was a mist fisher up until about 2 weeks ago.
That way I know who my high priest is, kind of thing.
What, I'm sorry?
That way I know more information of my high priest. I'm just kind of conversing with him.
Right. So after a few hours, the horses are saddled. You guys are in your adventuring gear. Again, you feel 20 years younger, as Baywin's just smiling as you guys exit from the temple gates and come towards the horses with a disgusted look upon your faces, because you both still hate riding horses.
Oh yes, horses are awful. I mean, they're nice creatures. I just don't like the smell.
So where do you guys start?
I have no idea. So, Baywin, which direction do we go? I don't have a clue.
I'll take them back to the original, to the first place they camped, and then try to figure out, which way this dude took off on. The old Baywin would have been able to sneeze and follow a trail, but new Baywin is so nerfed. He's like, I've lost eyesight in one eye, and my other eye is clouded over with the eye patch. So.
Right.
Okay, so you're gonna travel.
I used to be able to track a falcon on a cloudy day.
Travel a couple days north to pick up a trail, and then follow it all the way south, back to the town.
Is
Well,
that
wouldn't we
where
be
he
able
was
to pick
going?
it up?
I mean, do we know he was headed that way, or what?
Well, weren't we told that when the caravan came this way, some people turned off towards the town and the others continued south? Or along the road or whatever?
The information you were told by the gate guard was 11 wagons in the caravan that just recently arrived, approached the gate as 7 of them entered the town, which I believe Kari even found some of them and had a discussion with them. 4 of them pulled off, continuing going to the west along the road.
But we found out from them that he wasn't with them when they came to that part, right? He was already gone.
There was 12 originally. There were 12 in the caravan, correct?
Right, but the one we're looking for was not in the caravan coming down here.
Right.
We're not tracking the caravan. We're only tracking this douchebag.
Gotcha.
And we learned that he had already left before the caravan hit here, right?
That's right.
That is right.
I forgot about that.
Correct.
Nice call.
Right. So
don't ask me. I'm drunk.
However,
his trail could have. He could have gone anyway. He could have gone either way. That's why I'm saying to track him alone, we would have to go back and try to find his tracks or any kind of spot. If we're going to just track the caravan, we can do that. But who's to say he went that way?
Yeah, and from a tracking point of view, there is no way you're going to be able to go and be able to differentiate which tracks are his.
Right.
I mean, you'd have to, get the measurements of his wagon wheels, which are all standard probably at this time. They're all standard widths and everything like that.
He was the only one that a mule was pulling his cart, right?
Correct. Okay. However,
so that gives me a plus right there. Because mules' tracks are different from horse tracks. Draft horse, oxen, all that kind of stuff.
Possibly. Yes, they are. So there is a possible benefit there. However, caravans all travel in lines.
Oh, I know. I'm just...
the chances of them being trampled are so slim. But that is your chance to see, is to go up a couple... If you're trying to find a trail, the last time he was with the girls and the dwarf was at that second campsite.
Now we know. We have a description of his cart, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You have a full dissertation of everything that happened without hiding any information.
Okay, so how about we approach the gate guards and ask them if a cart matching that description has passed through within the past 2 weeks, or they've seen it on the road or anything. That would be my first stop before we leave the city.
Okay, you guys travel off the north road towards the gate, and you go to the gatehouse where people typically, where you guys even signed in to come into the town. You start to question the guards to see if they have any record of.
And I'll use coin if I have to loosen some tongues.
The people here are extremely friendly. They see Kari with her holy symbol and her and see you guys in your armor, and I mean you're obviously quite intimidating looking folk. And again, the people are overall very nice, but you do not get a confirmation of someone by the name of Bafo entering the town, or anyone who recalls that type of wagon coming in. You go as far to look at all of those who are entering and exiting towns and the vehicles they were riding. And aside from the 7 that entered from the caravan, no other vehicles have entered the town.
Okay.
In the past week.
All right. Well, we'll go out to the main road, and I guess I'll try to look around and see if I can spot any mule tracks. It's a long shot, but that's what we'll do.
Okay, give me a tracking roll. Or survival roll. You spend, about a half hour or so at the road junction, where the northern road turns west or continues south into Immersey, and you do not see. You are unable to discertain if there are mule tracks there.
Okay.
You are able to clearly discertain, because it happened only a couple days ago and there hasn't been great weather, you definitely see signs of a caravan, and you definitely see signs of a caravan turning off to the west. So separating, going south and then going west.
Okay, well, I'll just suggest we head west, and we'll just follow the caravan lines, because I can't see anything out of the ordinary here. If he went this way and not with the caravan, it's possible we can catch up to them.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alright, we'll head off.
Okay, how fast are you guys traveling?
Well, we'll gallop until whatever travel time.
Okay. So you're not going to push the horses like crazy, you're just going to ride them to... Okay. You guys end up getting on the road around lunchtime. Excuse me. And you travel for about the next 6 hours or so. And you decide at this point, as the sun, you realize you've only got a couple hours of light left. You decide it's time to camp. Unless you choose to push into the evening.
I defer to the ladies.
I'm not the one tracking, so whatever's going to be easiest for you.
Yeah.
Not so much tracking as following this road. I mean, they're clearly going this way.
Well, is there enough light to go safely?
I really don't like to push horses at night. It's not a good idea.
Okay. So we'll go at first light.
Sounds good.
Set camp.
Okay, now this is something Kari hasn't done in a long time.
Camping.
On a bedroll.
I know. I got spoiled at bed. Nice.
When you travel over land, you're in a nice carriage. When you travel on the sea, you're in a nice little river galley.
Gotten spoiled.
It's like stick out here. There's bugs.
Yeah.
You guys make camp. Baywin, are you guys gonna put up 2 tents or 1 tent?
2 tents.
Yeah. I don't want to be in there when they do stuff.
No. Well, the girls can sleep in 1 tent, and I'll sleep in the other tent. That's fine. They can be like old time since Kari hasn't been on the road in a long time.
Okay, you guys set and watch. Do you remember how to set watch?
I was
pretty sure we can figure it out.
Actually, I'm going to cast Alarm.
Ooh.
It's going to be an audible alarm with the 3 of us being able to move in and out. The horses will be tied within it, and then it lasts for 8 hours. So.
Okay, so it says in a 20-foot cube, so it's pretty much going to be around your tents.
Yeah, that should encompass the little camp area here.
Okay, are you also going to do a watch, or you going to depend on that?
I would say watch, because
I would too.
Something is potentially after Kari. I would feel safer if someone was watching.
And I also feel safe with not all my guards and stuff with something after me. So, I mean, I feel safe with my sister and all, don't get me wrong, but yeah, watch is good.
Okay. Who's on first?
I got first watch.
Okay, I'll take
I got
mid.
last then, yeah.
Mitch, can you roll me D100? And 01 to 25 is a random beastie that you guys will slay quickly. Okay. And I don't have a random beastie, so let me put one on there really quick. Did the map change for you guys?
Yep.
Can you see what's on it?
Yep.
I see forest.
See Bulgrim
Crap,
and
I just see white.
and the girls.
All I
Just
see
white.
is white.
I see like the caravan's little campsite thing.
Yeah, I see that. The big B for Bulgrim.
Son of a bitch.
Right back.
I don't know what's going on with my connection and my computer. Okay, that map's not working for me, so we are going to skip the encounter and we will go right to tomorrow and have tomorrow's encounter.
Okay.
Because that map is working for me. Let me set this up.
Okay. I'm back. What is this?
I changed. I skipped the nighttime because I don't have a map for it. The map I was trying to use is whited out, so I'm just going to have the night pass on eventfully. In the morning, you guys break camp, have a breakfast. You're sore, you're a little grumpy from sleeping on the ground, and pointing my finger at Kari. You guys get on your horse. You guys get on your horses, and you push through the morning until about lunchtime. Baywin. I'm trying to get your icons on the screen. And of course it's not working.
No, I'm on there twice now.
It's not working for me. Damn it.
Well, you want to take a break and try to iron this out?
Everything is just lagging for me, dude. I don't know what it is. I mean, even your voices are crappy. Yeah, let's take 5 minutes, guys, an early break, and let me try to get this map settled.
Okay.
Man.